All right, so listeners, buckle up, because today we are diving deep into the world of spy thrillers.
Ooh,
I
fun.
know, right? And we've got this fascinating analysis we're going to be looking at.
Okay.
And it really got me thinking about, like, what actually makes a good partner for a secret agent,
Yeah.
you know? Someone who's constantly in danger.
Right. Like, what do you look for in a relationship when dodging bullets is part of your daily routine?
Exactly. And this analysis, it focuses specifically on this character, Jill.
Mhm.
And she is, well, she's something else.
Yeah, Jill is a really interesting case study for sure.
Absolutely. The analysis, it talks about this whole good girl, bad girl thing. I've got to admit, that caught my eye. What is that all about in the world of spy stories?
Well, I think it plays on our expectations as an audience, right? Like, deep down, we kind of want the hero to have it all.
Hmm.
We want them to have a partner who's thrilling, exciting, someone who can keep up with the crazy life,
Oh, yeah.
but also someone who's dependable, someone they can trust when everything's going sideways.
Right, because who can you trust when you're living a double life?
Exactly. But finding that balance, someone who's both exciting and reliable, well, that's where the tension comes from,
And that's what keeps us hooked.
for sure.
And get this, the analysis calls this type of character an unattainable ideal. Why do you think that is? Like, why are we drawn to that?
Well, think about it. This ideal, this fantasy, it's both alluring and dangerous, especially for a secret agent.
Okay, I'm listening.
It draws them in, creates this magnetic attraction, but at the same time, it's a huge risk. Someone who's unpredictable can either save you or betray you.
Ooh, that is a good point. You never know which way it's going to go.
Exactly. And in the world of espionage, one wrong move can be fatal
It's high stakes all the time.
all the time. And the analysis really points to Jill as this perfect example of the good girl, bad girl. Like she embodies it.
So let's talk about Jill specifically then. What are some moments in the story that show us both sides of her personality?
Well, her loyalty to the secret agent Rex is unwavering. It's like this core part of who she is. She has a strong moral compass, even if it means bending the rules sometimes.
So she's not afraid to get her hands dirty.
Not at all. But then there's also her resourcefulness, her willingness to take action without waiting for orders.
That's that independent streak.
Exactly. Jill operates outside the lines. She keeps Rex on his toes, and us as the audience, too. We never know what she's going to do next.
She keeps things interesting. Not your typical damsel in distress.
Definitely not. Which is why she's such a good match for Rex.
Yeah, tell me more about that. Why does her personality make her a good fit for someone like Rex who lives such a dangerous life?
Because she challenges him, you know? Her complexity pushes him out of his comfort zone. He can't just coast along. He has to adapt and grow.
That makes sense.
And in a world full of deception, her loyalty offers him a foundation of trust, which is, pretty rare in their line of work.
Absolutely. But like you said, that unpredictability, it's a double-edged sword.
Exactly. It makes things exciting, but also dangerous.
And I love how the analysis describes their potential romance as tantalizing but fraught with risk. Why do you think that kind of dynamic is so compelling for us as an audience?
It all circles back to the good girl, bad girl idea. Those same qualities that make Jill exciting, the independence, the unpredictability.
It's like a constant question mark?
Exactly. It makes the relationship feel volatile. We're never sure if they're going to make it or if it's all going to blow up.
We are always left wanting more, like, well, they won't they?
Like that classic trope.
Keeps us hooked.
Definitely.
So to recap, we dove into how this good girl, bad girl idea plays out in spy stories.
And how Jill really embodies that, making for a super interesting dynamic with Rex.
Absolutely. But here's a thought for our listeners, something to chew on. If these unattainable ideals drive so much tension in stories,
Ooh, good question.
do you think we're maybe all subconsciously looking for them in our own lives too? Like, is that why we're so drawn to these characters?
That's a good question.
Why or why not?
Let us know what you think. Yeah, we'd love to hear your thoughts.
And on that note, we'll wrap up our deep dive for today. Thanks for listening.
See you next time.
Bye.